One day you were returning from your office when you saw a man sitting by the roadside. He looked forlorn and stretched out his palm with a sad look in his eyes. Relate what you did after that. The following words may be of help. Pathetic. Story. On drugs. Prison. Returned to old friends. Deserted by wife. Shunned by society. I looked at him, he looked pathetic. Something within me moved. Usually I do not give to beggars, since I feel that it will only encourage them to continue to be dependent on charity. But this time I decided to make an exception. I took out my purse, then I had a better idea. Will you have dinner with me? I asked. He looked surprised and then nodded. I took him to the hawker's center, but he refused to come in, so I bought 2 packets of mee goreng and 2 cans of Coke and walked with him to the void deck nearby. I watched him eat and noticed that he was refined in the way he ate, indicating to me that he had been well brought up. As soon as he had finished, I was going to ask for his life story, but he volunteered to tell his story as he was eating. Drugs, he said in one word. I shook my head sadly. I have been on drugs since the age of 15, he said. I have been to prison. Why didn't you go for rehabilitation? I asked. I tried, he replied angrily. The trouble is that after I was cured of the habit, I met my old friends again. I resisted joining them, but I had no choice. Why no choice? I was shunned by society and needed company. No one except my old friends wanted me back. What about your family? My wife left me. Who would want to be married to a drug addict anyway? I felt sad at what had happened to him. I took out my card and gave it to him. Look, I said, if you really want to change and are willing to start again, come and see me tomorrow. I'll give you a job. How about that? His eyes widened. I told him that I meant it and bade him good night. He walked away. The spring in his step and the look of hope in his eyes told me that I would see him the next day. I turned and walked on home.